Hello, this is Terry Dean from MyMarketingCoach.com, where you earn more, work less, and enjoy life. And on this screen, you can see that I'm showing my favorite social network, which is LinkedIn. Now, what sets LinkedIn apart from all the other social networks currently is that really LinkedIn is more of a professional network. People go to LinkedIn because they're trying to make business connections. They're trying to connect with others in their industry. You compare this to other sites such as Facebook, and the majority of people are on Facebook because they're trying to be social with their friends, they're trying to see what their friends and family are doing, and they're trying to be entertained. That's why you see games are so popular on sites such as Facebook. On LinkedIn, it's really all about business and growing the business. So no matter what type of business you're in, you might say, well, I'm not in business to business, so LinkedIn doesn't apply to me. I sell to consumers. Well, I understand that. But are you saying that you don't need to make connections with people in your industry, with other business owners in your industry, such as joint venture connections that you can set up, or strategic alliances is another way that another term for the joint ventures. You're saying that you don't need to make any other connections in your industry? I doubt that. We all need connections. We can all grow our business through connections, and that's one of the reasons I really liked LinkedIn. And I'm going to show you a few things here with LinkedIn. The first one is with your free membership to LinkedIn, you're going to be able to make all the connections that you need. Of course, LinkedIn has an upgraded account that you can go here and you can upgrade your account. You can see they have several different versions. They have business, basic is the free version. They have business plus, and they have executive versions. Well, and basically these will give you a little bit stronger searches. They'll give you the ability to send in-mails to people who aren't your contacts yet. They'll give you introductions to people. So if you're constantly using LinkedIn, then you might consider using in-mail. But you don't need to, and you definitely don't need to for anything I'm going to show you right now. The first thing when you join LinkedIn, the very first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you complete your profile. You're going to want to say what you did, what you do now. You're going to want to talk about what people can get to know you for. You need to figure out what is the unique selling position of your business. Why would people be searching for you? Why would they want to contact you? What sets you apart from everybody else in your market? What's your specialty? Things like that. You want to get all this information down in your profile as you go through. And now, what I primarily use LinkedIn for is to make, again, connections with other business owners in the industry. Um, have you ever had the experience of going out and trying to find joint venture partners? You try to contact them. For example, a lot of people will tell you to try to contact them by email. Well, you've probably found that emailing them doesn't work very well today. If you go through and email a bunch of people, you're doing them one by one individually. You contact them. You're even maybe saying something unique about their site. You're going to find that a lot of them don't reply back to you by email. Um, you could, of course, pick up the phone and call them, but who really wants to be doing any type of cold calling to people who don't know you? I mean, you could send a direct mail piece to them, say, hey, about setting up a joint venture with you. But again, you're going to find a lot of those direct mail pieces end up in the trash and they don't get responded to. So of course, you'll get some responses with any of those methods. But the majority of what you're going to hear is silence. Now, what I found is LinkedIn is one of the best ways to contact people because I don't know what it is about social media sites, but when you contact people through social media sites, they're much more likely to respond to you than they are by email. They're much more likely to respond than they are by sending out a direct mail piece. So this is one of the best ways to make new connections. And of course, you can go through and you can do a search. You can use the search box up here and search for people. You can search for specific people. You can search for updates, jobs, companies, groups, anything like this. But I want to show you another method. But before we get into this method, the very first thing you should do on LinkedIn, of course, is finish your profile. The next thing you should do is you should make connections with all the people you already know in the industry. Anybody else who's on LinkedIn that you know, go through and make connections with all of them first. Because you basically want to get a nice basis of connections. You want to have a whole bunch of people that are connected to you. The more connections you have, the easier it's going to be to contact new people. And I'm going to show you why real quickly right here. For example, here's one of my connections, Doberman Dan, from the Doberman Dan letter. He's a good friend also. Now, I could do searches and make connections with anybody he's connected to. I could do this up in the search box if I wanted to. But it's even easier that I can scroll down here And let's say that the people that Dan knows are the same type of people I want to contact. For example, Dan's a copywriter. So if I wanted to write ad copy for a bunch of large companies, I might go through Dan's connections. And you'll see this. This is at the bottom of everybody's profile, any of your connections. You can go down here and you can see all the people they're connected with. You see he has 500 plus connections. Right here, we have 270 connections that are shared, and he has 6 new connections. Well, I could start going through his connections and connect with them. Okay, so I could just start going through any of these. You notice some of these say connect on them. That means I'm not connected to these people. If there's nothing here, like on Michael Fortin, that means I'm already connected with this person. He's a first level contact for me. But let's say that I want to get connected with Colin here. Well, then I would just do the connect button and send an invitation. So now I'm connecting with Colin. Now, some people don't make it that easy. You might need to know their email address to contact them. They're a little bit more difficult to reach, but you're going to find a lot of them that you can just go through here, click on the next button, and make a whole lot of contacts with these people. Once you've connected with them, you're able then to send them a message. So just like Dan's a connection now, I could just send him a message right here. And this is a way that you can start building a large network of people. Because you're going to constantly hear people talk about the fact that it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And LinkedIn really gives you the power to get to know a lot of people quickly online and connect with them online. So if you're looking for joint venture partners, this is a great way to go. If you're looking for consulting business, this is a great way to go. If you're looking to for copywriting business, great way to go. Whatever you're trying to do, however you're trying to build your business, whoever you're trying to connect with, you're going to find that LinkedIn is one of the best ways to make those connections.